chat window. Okay, I can see Shubham, Dilpreet, Tanisha, and Ankita here. Shubham and Tanisha has confirmed that I'm audible. What about you, Dilpreet? Nandini has also joined us. Nandini, am I audible? Can you give me a response in the chat window? If my voice is, clearly being transmitted to you.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Okay. And I believe everyone can also see the PPT. It's visible to everyone. So meanwhile, as we are waiting for some more people to join up, let's have a quick round of introduction. Myself, Priyanka Singh, and I'm from Kalaranchu, Raipur. And education-wise, I'm an BE Computer Science, and then post that I've done my MBA from Indian Institute of Information Technology and Management. And I've been with the Kalaranchu Raipur from the last 15 years, from so you can say like 2005, and I've been taking care of maths, reasoning, and GK here. And if there's any kind of query that comes up to your mind regarding any career or something, you can always call me up. And so I know a couple of you. Nandini, you're from I think KPS Tunda. Okay. And and others, if you can maybe if you want to unmute yourself and speak, or if you want, you can put up which school, which class in the chat box, and then we'll just begin with in next 2 minutes with our agenda. Preeti, can I know which school, which class, or what you're doing right now?
I'm class 11th KPS.
Okay, that's great. Dilpreet. Okay, then I have Suryansh with us. Okay, so let me start. I think it's already 1:35. I think we should be, we should start with the agenda of the day. Okay, so as you can see, the topic that I've mentioned here is blood relation, and let me tell you, where does blood relation come into picture. See, whenever we talk about any aptitude exam, most of the entrance exams, if they are not fitting into the category of medical or engineering based exam, and after 12 there are a lot of exams which are aptitude exams, and even after graduation, if you go for government exams, if you go for banking exams, if you go for SSC, even if you go for MBA, this word comes into the picture. It basically says aptitude exam. And most of the time people say aptitude matlab sirf maths. Nahi, aptitude word, if whenever I say an aptitude exam, three things come into the picture: maths, English, and reasoning. So an aptitude exam would invariably involve these three things. Now that depends on the paper या paper का purpose. जैसे for example यदि आप BBA entrances दे रहे होगे तो वहाँ पे maths का portion बढ़ जाएगा. If you are going for mass comm या liberal arts या journalism के entrance exam दे रहे हो वहाँ पे English का weight English पे ज़्यादा stress हो सकता है. But essentially जो paper होगा that would be a combination of maths, English and reasoning. Okay. So blood relation happens to be, and then again reasoning itself can be divided into two parts. There are two kind of reasoning. One we call it as analytical and other we call it as कई बार हम verbal बोलते हैं और we also कई बार इसको logical बोलते हैं. Now analytical is all logic based. If you are a logical person, if you have solved puzzles, you can crack this. Okay. And verbal and logic or logical reasoning, that is more language dependent. Okay. जहाँ पे statement assumption, statement conclusion, cause and effect, strong and weak argument. तो यहाँ पे ये language आपका English का जितना understanding अच्छा होगा और comprehension जितना अच्छा होगा, you can crack that. I can see someone named Vivo V15. I'll request you to rename yourself. Please, rename yours. Attend the session as your with your actual name. Rename. Would suggest you to rename. Okay. So now, the reasoning itself can be broken down into two parts: analytical and verbal. And I say verbal is more language-driven thing, and analytical is more logic-driven thing. Now, when I talk about analytical reasoning, these are the few subtopics, the mostly which are, if you give any competitive exam, you would end up preparing all these. Okay, blood relations, directions, coding, decoding, series, arrangements, which can be again of two type. In a linear manner, that means data दिया होगा तो people लोगों को एक line में arrange करना है, or they could data होगा they have to be arranged around a circular table. Classification puzzles, you would have seen question like 5 friends, they have 5 surnames, they're driving 5 different kind of cars and cars ke color hai, and then some data is given and then we have to figure out kiska surname kya hai, who's driving what car, and so on so forth. Okay, so those are called classification puzzle jahan pe pura data hame figure out karna hai. Conditions and grouping is again is a type of question. So for example, there are 6 people and we have to make a team of 3 out of them. Okay, and we have to make a team of 3 out of them, and there would be conditions like if A is included in the team, B has to be included. That means यदि हमने A को लिया है तो B को लेना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? Or else like A and B or like A and C cannot be a part of a team. That means if I've taken A, I cannot take C, or if I've taken C, I cannot take A. That means I can only take one out of them. So इस तरह से conditions दी होती हैं, and वो conditions understand करके वो जो below questions होते हैं वो solve करने होते हैं हमको. Truth and false logic, to make you understand, there are questions like that I'm going to a village and that village has people of that village have a tendency like if I ask them any question they reply me with 2 statements. Now one of the statement is always false and one of the statement is always true. Okay, so इस तरह से true and false logic होता है. Cubes and dices, this is a topic which will require your visualization. क्योंकि डाइस या क्यूब को जब आप पेपर पे ड्रॉ करोगे यू कैन ओनली सी द 2D वर्जन. यू नीड टू इमेजिन द अदर 3 साइड्स जो आपको विजिबल नहीं है. इनपुट आउटपुट एनालिसिस, क्लॉक्स, कैलेंडर्स, रैंकिंग ऑर्डर, दीज आर द टॉपिक्स व्हिच आर guys like there's somebody named Vinod. Please you rename yourself or I will have to tell you to leave this session because this is something not acceptable. whosoever you are, or I will remove you from the session. Either you rename yourself properly, or I won't go ahead with this session right now. Please rename yourself, or else I will be forced to remove you from the session. Okay. I'm again giving you a minute. Please rename yourself, or else I'll be forced to remove you from this session. This is something is not acceptable. You have come here for a purpose, and I think we are here for a purpose. This kind of things are not appreciated. I have told this person to rename himself or herself. He's still not doing. So, guys, I have no choice. Other than that, to remove that person. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's get on with the lecture. I have removed that person. Okay. So far, any questions? So far, any questions? Anyone, anything? You can use the chat box as well as you can unmute yourself and speak. Anyone has any query in their mind? Okay. So, starting with the blood relation, as I said, as I mentioned here, that these are the type of, these are topics that we have to prepare when we are saying that we have to, do the analytical reasoning portion of the reasoning. And blood relations happen to be one part of that. And today we would be doing that. Okay. Now, typically there are three kind of questions that are framed on blood relations. One, that is based on statements or conversations, where it's a one-liner statement looking at the picture of a man, a woman said. So there's a statement which defines the relationship, and दो लोगों के बीच relationship हमें निकालना होता है. Second है based on puzzles. This is most like, this is mostly like a family tree. यहाँ पे हमें create करना होता है. So I have taken questions on all three kinds, and third is based on coding or coded relationships. Okay, and couple of times to increase the complexity, ये भी होता है कि blood relation और मान लीजिए लाइन अरेंजमेंट या सर्कुलर अरेंजमेंट को कंबाइन कर दिया, तो इस तरह के क्वेश्चन थोड़े डिफिकल्ट हो जाते हैं. मतलब हमें साइमल्टेनियसली एक लाइन अरेंजमेंट भी प्रिपेयर करना होता है, एंड साइमल्टेनियसली हमें फैमिली ट्री भी प्रिपेयर करना होता है. ठीक है. And blood relation को to understand the how would when I say family tree, तो family tree में मुझे ये clear होना चाहिए कि which relationship comes into what generation, क्योंकि family tree is a vertical structure. Whenever you read if you read a novel or if you read a book जहाँ पे एक काफी बड़ी फैमिली दी हुई है, तो you would see first page पे एक proper family tree बना होता है. ठीक है. जहाँ पे you can see who's married to whom, देन उनके किड्स क्या है, उनकी फर्दर मैरिज किससे हो रखी है. तो ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट योरसेल्फ, यदि कोई पर्सन अपने आप को देखेगा, कौन कौन से रिलेशनशिप उसकी सेम जनरेशन में आएंगे. ठीक है. योर ब्रदर, सिस्टर, हस्बैंड, वाइफ, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, and cousin. These would be called, these people, they belong to your same generation. ठीक है? Wherever if you move a generation above, तो क्या आएगा? Your mother, father, mother-in-law, father-in-law. We are talking about blood relation, but we also include those relations which are built because of the marriage. In-law, जहाँ पे भी mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, ये सब terms सारी ये relationships कब आते हैं? When a person gets married. So these relationships become a part of a life as a virtue of you being married to someone. Okay, uncle and aunt. Okay. Uh, Now the kind of exams that you would be going for, जो अब जितने भी exams देंगे, even if you give after graduation or give after class 12, they are not bilingual exam. That means जो government exams होते हैं वहाँ पे होता है कि एक पेज पे same data is written in English, and on the just on the opposite page the same thing is written in Hindi. Most of the exams, if we talk about CLAT, if we talk about IPM, you take DU JAT, you take all the BB entrance exams, liberal arts entrance exams, or if you take MBA entrance exams, they are completely in English. Now, what is the problem that comes with English here is that, when we are doing blood relations in Hindi, there is, every relationship has a unique name. Okay, for example, I know father's brother is referred to as chacha, whereas my mother's brother is referred to as mama. Okay, but when we are talking about those relationships in English, both the relationships are covered with the same name, which is uncle. Can you give me some other example जो भी जिनके लिए हिंदी में हमारे पास एक अलग नाम है पर इंग्लिश में अगेन हम उनको अंकल ही बोलेंगे? और ऐसे कौन से रिलेशनशिप है अपार्ट फ्रॉम चाचा एंड मामा? Anyone? You can unmute yourself or speak or use the chat box. ऐसे कौन से रिलेशनशिप है जहां पे आप अंकल यूज करेंगे and you have a proper Hindi name for that relationship? Nandini, grandparent 2 generation above हो गए. अभी we are talking about just 1 generation above us. So I'm saying uncle. अच्छा आप बताओ, would you not say your मौसा? Yes, mother, sister, husband, that's actually your मौसा जी, we हिंदी में से हम बोलते हैं मौसा जी. और yes, फूफा जी. So मामा, चाचा, मौसा, फूफा, हिंदी में हर चीज के लिए we have a separate name, but in English we would be covering all those relationships with a single name which is called uncle. Same goes with aunt also. Aunt के लिए भी हिंदी में we have चाची, मामी, मौसी, बुआ. ठीक है, तो जब हम इनको यदि मौसी बोल रहे हैं तो हमें पता है कि हमारी मॉम की सिस्टर को रेफर कर रहे हैं. जब हम बुआ बोल रहे हैं वी नो इट्स वी आर रेफरिंग टू अवर फादर्स सिस्टर. बट इंग्लिश में ये सब आंट से ही कवर हो रहा है. अब क्वेश्चन में किस कंटेक्स्ट में अंकल यूज किया गया है या किस कंटेक्स्ट में आंट यूज किया गया है, ये हमें डेटा देख के समझना पड़ता है. ठीक है, इट्स नॉट एक्सप्लिसिटली गिवन कि यहाँ पे आंट इज रेफर्ड टू योर मदर सिस्टर और इट्स रेफर्ड टू योर father sister. It's not explicitly given. This has to be understood from the language. Okay, now when I go 2 generation, if I'm talking about myself and I go 2 generations above, then we come to grandfather and grandmother. Okay, now paternal word means towards my father. So when I say paternal grandfather, that would mean my father's father, that means dada. And maternal word refers to mother. So when I say maternal grandfather, it means my mother's father, that means my nana. Okay, now I would want to have a responses here कि जब हम ब्रदर इन लॉ, जैसे हमने देखा अंकल एक्चुअली 4 रिलेशनशिप्स को कवर कर रहा है. ब्रदर इन लॉ किन किन रिलेशनशिप्स के लिए हम यूज कर सकते हैं? ब्रदर इन लॉ कौन कौन से रिलेशनशिप्स को कवर करेगा? Yeah. Please give me your responses. Brother-in-law would mean husband's brother. Okay, Preeti has given me that. और कोई brother-in-law में और क्या होगा? Yes, wife's brother. Good. And there's one more. There's one more relationship. Yes, Shambhavi. Your chacha would be brother-in-law to your mother, right? There's one more relationship where you can use brother-in-law. Brother-in-law can be used for husband's brother, can be used for wife's brother. Can it not be used for sister's husband? जीजा, जिसको हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं, उसको भी आप इंग्लिश में ब्रदर इन लॉ ही कहेंगे. Right. Similarly, what relationships should be covered by sister-in-law? Quick responses to here. Yeah, similarly, husband sister, wife sister, and there would be again one more. Could it be brother's wife? Yes. There's someone again, Oppo 831, who has joined the session. Will request you to rename yourself immediately. Quickly rename yourself. Okay. Okay, moving on. Now when we go a generation below, okay, if यदि आपसे अपने ठीक बाद वाली generation देखते हैं, तो you would say son, daughter, son-in-law, daughter-in-law, niece, nephew. Again, niece would mean niece का meaning क्या होगा? Niece would mean female child. No, female child of my sibling. अब यहाँ पे क्या हो गया? Brother और sister का distinction नहीं रह गया है. Niece is female child of my sibling, whereas nephew is male child of my sibling. Okay. Whereas again, as I said, in Hindi there is a different nomenclature. There is a different nomenclature as to like बहन के बच्चों को भांजा या भांजी बोला जाता है, भाई के बच्चों को भतीजा या भतीजी. Whereas in English, this is a common name, niece and nephew. Niece would mean female child of my brother or sister. Nephew would mean a male child of my brother or sister. Okay. And lastly, if you want to go 2 generation below you, then you would have grandson and granddaughter. Okay. So this family tree is clear. I am again requesting you, somebody who is joined with Oppo A31, please rename yourself, as we are not supposed to have anyone not with the proper name in this session. Rename yourself or send me your name in the chat box. Please take this seriously. I'm sure you all have been attending. Okay, Tanu. Okay, thank you. Right. Okay. So is this clear? Is this family the generation wise thing is clear? जब हम family tree बनाते हैं, when we say that's a vertical structure, that means यदि उस family में हम बात करें grandfather grandmother है तो उनको हम सबसे ऊपर put करेंगे, and then उनके यदि kids हैं तो वो थोड़ा नीचे आएंगे, उनके भी बच्चे हैं तो वो थोड़ा नीचे आएंगे. So it should look like, it should look like a vertical structure. Family tree cannot be a horizontal structure. Guys, can I have a quick response as to whatever we discussed here is clear to each one of you? Is this generation thing is clear? Generation chart, if I refer to this as generation chart. Okay, great. Okay, now there are a couple of simple rules that we need to keep in mind when we talk about solving blood relation questions. Now, those are like, every time we cannot write कि this person is a male, this person is a female, ये उससे married है, हर बार हम words पे नहीं लिख सकते. So that time we take help of some symbols. There are some standard symbols. Like for example, whenever we are talking about a male person, we could make a square or we could use a plus sign. Okay. Whenever we are talking about a female member, we could have a circle or a minus sign. Okay, so we don't have to write, essentially we don't even have to write M or F or something like that. We just either have plus, either we will follow plus minus, or either we'll follow square and circle. Okay, then if we want to depict a spouse or couple or a people those who are married, so we use a sign like this. And isme kya hoga, if I know, for example, if I say A and B are a couple. Okay, so I will write A and B are a couple. Okay, A is father of C. The moment I say A is father of C, I'm defining A ka gender as male. A is father of C. When I read this sentence, I'm only defining gender of A. I'm not getting any information about gender of C. But A and B are a married couple. Now I know A is a male. Then I can conclude that B is a female. Okay, because they are a married couple, so they have to be of the opposite gender. Is this clear? जब भी हम married couple, spouse इनकी बात करेंगे, people have to be from the opposite gender. Right? Okay. For siblings, sibling would mean sibling could mean brother, sibling could mean sister, sibling could also mean brother, sister. So we could have just lines like this. Now sibling में ये जरूरी नहीं है कि दोनों तरफ opposite gender हो. It could be, or it could be that we have the same gender on both the sides. ठीक है? Family tree, as I've already cleared the family tree, if I say, this is how a family tree should look like. So इनके दो kids, if I say, A is a male and B is a female, A would be married to someone, B is married to someone, they again have kids. This is how a family tree should look like. Okay, and third most important rule while solving blood relation question is never ever conclude the gender on the basis of the name. I'll clear that with an example. If I say Uma likes his aunt Rajesh. Now tell me, what is the gender of Uma? What is Uma's gender here? Male. And which word helped you in identifying? His. Right. And what about Rajesh? Rajesh is a female. Right. So यहाँ पे जो मैंने कहा ना पॉइंट है कि हमें कभी भी जेंडर इस बेसिस पे डिसाइड नहीं करना है कि नाम मैस्कुलिन है या नाम फेमिनाइन है. ठीक है, उमा हैपेंस टू बी फेमिनाइन नेम, फाइन, बट आई वोंट कंक्लूड दैट उमा इज अ फीमेल, क्योंकि उमा के साथ उमा लाइक्स हिज आंट, सो आई नो उमा इज अ मेल मेंबर. एंड राजेश जो नाम है वो एक मैस्कुलिन नेम है, Again, I would not conclude that this because the name is masculine, the person has to be a male. No, लिखा हुआ aunt है, so Rajesh has to be a female. तो blood relation के question में, you know, this is a very important thing that you need to keep in mind. Never ever decide for gender on the basis of name. You always have to, you know, unless question में ऐसा data नहीं है, जैसे यहाँ पे aunt word से हमें पता चला female है, ठीक है, his word से पता चला मेल है, so ऐसे his, her, aunt, ये सब भी बहुत important pointers होंगे which will tell us about the gender of that particular person. ठीक है, एंड ऐसा भी होगा इन कपल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस कि हमें जेंडर पता ही नहीं चलेगा, एंड यदि क्वेश्चन में पूछा जाता है एंड वी हैव द ऑप्शन कैन नॉट बी डिटरमाइंड, वी वुड एंड अप विद कैन नॉट बी डिटरमाइंड. ओके, नाउ लेट्स गो टू सम क्वेश्चन सॉल्विंग हियर. Okay, this is the first question. Yeah. So here we can see Ram is talking to Hari and he's talking about a boy who's playing football. अब देखो, how do we approach these questions? So who's the speaker? Ram is the speaker. Let me just, sorry. Ram is the speaker. And Ram क्या कह रहा है? Let's take it backward. And he's talking about a boy who's playing football. What is he saying? The boy playing with the football is the younger of the two brothers of the daughter of my father's wife. Now, who is going to be my father's wife? My father's wife is actually my mother. And मेरी mother की daughter कौन हुई? मेरी mother की daughter is actually my sister. ठीक है? And वो कह रहा है ये जो लड़का फुटबॉल खेल रहा है मेरी बहन के भाइयों में से छोटा है. So that means जो boy फुटबॉल खेल रहा है वो राम का क्या हुआ? He is actually Ram's brother. Is Ram's own brother. Is that clear? Is anyone who has a okay Shubham, see, we'll read it backward. So Ram बोल रहा है ना, Ram is saying my father's wife. राम के फादर की वाइफ कौन होंगी? राम की ही मॉम होंगी ना, ठीक है, वो राम की मदर है. फिर कह रहा है डॉटर ऑफ माई फादर्स वाइफ. एक्चुअली मेरी मदर की डॉटर इज व्हाट? इज माई सिस्टर. And he was actually talking about a boy who's playing football. अब वो क्या कह रहा है? That boy is younger of the two brothers of the daughter. मतलब ये जो daughter है, जो मेरी mom की daughter is actually my sister. उसके दो भाइयों में से ये छोटा वाला है जो फुटबॉल खेल रहा है. ठीक है, तो जो लड़का फुटबॉल खेल रहा है वो राम का क्या लगा? नेफ्यू नहीं होगा. It would be Ram's own brother. Tanisha, it will not be nephew. See, my father's wife, मेरे father की wife कौन हुई? Is my own mother. उनकी daughter is actually my sister. और क्वेश्चन में दिख रहा है कि मेरी सिस्टर के दो भाई हैं, उनमें से ये जो खेल रहा है वो छोटा वाला है. ठीक है, तो मैं उसका दूसरा भाई हूं. तो जो लड़का फुटबॉल खेल रहा है वो मेरा ही भाई है. Is it clear, everyone? ठीक है, let's move to the next question. Okay. Okay, solve this one. Okay, I've got one. Okay, see. So here we have two people talking about. We have a man here, जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है. बात कौन कर रहा है? There is a woman who's talking about that man. Now, ये woman पीछे से देखो. My grandfather. So that means इस woman के father and उनके father. ये woman के grandfather हुए. What is this? क्या बोल रही है? कि pointing to a man, his brother's father. इस man के brother के father, basically इन दोनों के father. ठीक है? His brother's father is the only son of my grandfather. That means my grandfather had only one son. That means ये दोनों person same है. ये same है. इस man के father and इस woman के father, they are same. They are the same person. So how is the woman related to the man in the photograph? Yes, answer is sister. See, they belong to the same generation, ना? ये सब आपको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए दिया है. एक आदमी के बारे में बात करें, उसके भाई के फादर, दैट मीन्स इस आदमी के भी फादर ही हुए वो. इस आदमी के जो फादर हैं, मेरे ग्रैंडफादर के इकलौते बेटे हैं. दैट मीन्स माय ग्रैंडफादर हैड नो अदर सन. ओनली सन लिखने से क्या हुआ? दैट रूल्ड आउट द पॉसिबिलिटी दैट ही माइट हैव अनदर सन. When I wrote only son, that means he had only one son, and that's my father. So how is a woman related to the man in the photograph? The woman would be sister to that particular man. I hope it's clear to each one of you. So we'll move forward. Dilpreet, is it not clear, or do you have still some doubts? Okay, look at this one. Yeah. So here we have, looking at the portrait of a man, Harsh is saying, so Harsh, again आप दो चीजें बना लो, जिसके बारे में बात हो रही है and कौन बात कर रहा है. ठीक है? That, I think that would be easier. Okay, so answer to this question I am getting as son. नंदनी, you have answered given to this question. D, आपने इस क्वेश्चन का आंसर दिया है. Nephew इसलिए रूल आउट हो जाएगा नंदनी, because you know brothers and sisters I have none. Brothers and sisters I have none. That means I am the only child of my parent. यदि ये लाइन नहीं होती, then probably confusion होता. Is everyone clear with the answer son? Or do you want me to explain it? Because his son is the right answer. Tanu, do you want me to explain? Okay, ठीक है. As I said, we have two entities. There's a man जिसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, and who's talking? Harsh is talking. ठीक है. हर्ष क्या कह रहा है, पहले यहाँ से देखो. Is his mother, मतलब इस आदमी की जो मदर है, is the wife of my father's son, and brothers and sisters I have none. अब my father's son कौन होगा? मैं खुद, because मैंने ये भी बोल दिया I have no brothers and sister. And this female जो इस आदमी की मदर है is wife to Harsh. So actually Harsh किसकी पिक्चर पे देख रहे हैं? Harsh is looking at his own son's pic. Is it clear now, Tanu and Dilpreet? Okay, thank you. Moving on, we'll quickly take one or two more like this, and we'll go to the other kind of question. Let me just, let's take this one. Yes. Yeah, pointing to a photograph, a woman says, "This man's son's sister is my mother-in-law." How is the woman's husband related to the man in the photograph? What should be the answer? Grandson, son, son-in-law, nephew. Okay, Tanu has answered grandson. What about others? Okay, Muskan and Preeti are also saying grandson. Anyone else who's getting some different answer? Or are we all getting the same? Shubham, okay, grandson. Yes, grandson is the right answer. Anyone who's not able to get this one? Or who wants me to explain this? Okay, see, again, we are talking about a photograph, and photograph में एक man है, ठीक है, and there's a woman who's talking about him. So let's start. This man's son, that means एक आदमी जो फोटो में है, this is the man in the photo. We are talking about his son and उसकी sister. That means इस man की daughter ही हुई है, ठीक है. इनके बेटे की बहन is actually his daughter. And this female is my mother-in-law, is mother-in-law to the woman who's talking. अबे मदर इन लॉ कैसे होगी? इस वुमेन के जो हस्बैंड होंगे वो इन फीमेल के सन होंगे, राइट? अब पूछा क्या गया है, हाउ इज द वुमेन्स हस्बैंड, दैट मीन्स दिस मैन, हाउ इज वुमेन्स हस्बैंड रिलेटेड टू द मैन इन फोटोग्राफ, हाउ इज ही रिलेटेड? अब इस यहां से देखो, इस आदमी की बेटी का बेटा है ये, इस वुमेन के जो हस्बैंड है वो इस मैन की डॉटर के सन है, so I can say ना he is the grandson. Ritu, clear? Or we still have some doubts? Others also? Uh, right. Okay. So I think this is what we saying. जो मैंने कहा था ना, type 1. This is one-liner statement, conversation based. Let's move on to the other kind. We will skip this. Okay. Now this is the kind of family tree question. Okay. You just try and solve this. यहाँ पे हमें एक फैमिली ट्री क्रिएट करना है. ठीक है, अब देखिए इसको कैसे बनाते हैं. एक आई हैव 2 more question. So we are talking about there's a family 6 members A B C D E F. A and B are married couple. Okay, सबसे पहले हमने बना दिया A and B are married couple. So A is married to B. सबसे पहले पुट कर दिया. अभी जेंडर का कोई इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है. A being a male member, now I know, okay, A is a male member, and since A and B are a married couple, B has to be a female. Okay. D is the only son of C. C, who is the brother of A? That means A का भाई है C, so C male हो गया. D is the only son of C. E is the sister of D. B is the daughter-in-law of F. Now B, F की daughter-in-law कब होगी? जब F A और C की mother होंगी, whose husband has died, right? So this is now the complete family tree. There is a female F who has 2 sons A and C. A is married to B. C के spouse के बारे में information नहीं है. C has 2 kids, D as son and E as daughter. Yes, mother is the right answer to this question. Is how we have created this family tree, is it clear to everyone? Okay, great. I hope it's clear with everyone, because so far Preeti, Ritu and Shubham has given me responses, but I'm hoping it's okay with everyone. And still, if anyone has doubts, please let me know. ओके तनु, कैन यू आप स्पेसिफाई कर सकते हो? देखो हमने सबसे पहले मैंने क्या पुट किया, A and B are married couple. Okay, so A and B are married couple. मैं फिर से देखो, I'll start. A and B are married couple. A being a male member, ठीक है, तो यदि ए मेल है तो बी फीमेल होगी। ठीक है, डी इज द ओनली सन ऑफ सी हु इज द ब्रदर ऑफ ए, दैट मीन्स सी ए का भाई है एंड डी इसका इकलौता बेटा है। ठीक है, ई डी की सिस्टर है। ओके, बी, दिस फीमेल बी इज डॉटर इन लॉ ऑफ एफ। बी डॉटर इन लॉ कब होगी? जब एफ की डॉटर इन लॉ कब होगी? व्हेन बी इज मैरिड टू एफ सन। ठीक है, एफ whose husband has died. Now this tells me that F is a female because her husband has died. Is it clear now, Tanu? Okay, good. So we have some more questions with the same. How is E related to C? Now that you have the diagram, can we have the quick answers? How is E related to C? Yes, daughter. Okay. Who is C to B? Who is C to B? C B का क्या लगेगा या लगेगी? Right, brother-in-law. Right. Acha, if I change this question, if I ask who is B to C, then yes. Who is B to C? If I change the direction, B C का क्या लगेगा लगेगी? Sister-in-law, maybe नहीं, it will be sister-in-law. Because यदि आप C के perspective से देखो तो C का brother है A and B is married to A. So actually B is my brother's wife from C's perspective. So brother's wife को we call sister-in-law. Okay. How many male members are there in the family? Do we have the definite number? Yes, we have the definite number. क्योंकि we know the gender of all the persons. There's no one जिसका gender नहीं पता. यदि एक सिंगल मेंबर का भी जेंडर हमें नहीं पता होता तो हम इसका डेफिनेट आंसर नहीं दे पाते. Then we would have to stick to cannot be determined. प्रीति दो नहीं तीन मेल मेंबर्स हैं. C, A and D. A and C are brothers and D is the only son of C. Okay, this is another one. यहाँ पे फैमिली ट्री भी बनाना है प्लस प्रोफेशन भी आइडेंटिफाई करना है. Let's take quick 2 minutes for this. Now that you have done one, एक मैंने समझा दिया. I want you to try this first. या एनीवन, किसी का बना? You want me to help with this? नंदिनी, आपका बन गया फैमिली ट्री या मैं एक्सप्लेन करूं? आर एंड क्यू, नो नंदिनी, आर एंड क्यू कपल नहीं है. या सॉरी, आर एंड क्यू आर अ कपल, राइट राइट, आर एंड क्यू आर अ कपल. Yes, R and Q would be a couple. What about others? Yes, Ritu. Okay, Shubham. See. The first sentence is the doctor is the grandfather of you who is a psychologist, and question में देखो ये भी दिया हुआ है, दो married couple है, ठीक है. Doctor is the grandfather. Grandfather, that means we are talking about 3 generations here. So सबसे पहले I made कि doctor is the grandfather. So there is a male member. He is a doctor and he is grandfather to you. That means इनके बाद एक generation है और उसके बाद भी जो generation है उसमें you है, ठीक है. तो this is generation 1, this is generation 2 and this is generation 3. You का gender नहीं दिया, you का सिर्फ profession दिया है that he is a psychologist. Okay. Manager S is married to P. अभी हम इसको side में, we keep this information. Let's see where this comes up. That means एक और interpretation, S और P एक ही generation में, because they're married. R the jeweler is married to lawyer. तो यहाँ पे मेरे पास प्रोफेशन दोनों के, यहाँ पे मेरे पास नाम नहीं है कि लॉयर का नाम क्या है. Q is mother of T and U. That means अब U तो हमें पता है, U का sibling होगा T and Q happens to be their mother. Now I know Q is a female. So एक मैरिड कपल यहाँ आ गया और एक मैरिड कपल यहाँ आएगा. अब ये देखो, हमें पता है एक कपल है S और P, ठीक है. तब ये सेकेंड वाली जनरेशन में S और P तो नहीं आ सकते क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक पर्सन का नाम Q है, ठीक है. तो S और P जो कपल है वो फर्स्ट जनरेशन में जाएगा. उसमें भी S का प्रोफेशन मैनेजर है, तो S कैनॉट बी द डॉक्टर. So that means S is the female. S manager is married to P who is a doctor. तो ये डेटा हमने पुट कर लिया. R the jeweler is married to the lawyer. That means Q would have been married to R who is a jeweler and Q herself is a lawyer. As far as T goes, the remaining profession left is engineer. T is engineer. Question में ऊपर देखो 6 प्रोफेशन दिए हुए हैं और इंजीनियर अभी, हाँ, U is psychologist. मैंने T को नहीं किया. T would come out to be as engineer. So this is the solution. ठीक है. Now, कोई और डेटा ऐसा है which will help us in identifying gender of U and T? Is there any data in the question which can help us or which can lead us in identifying the gender of U and T, except for their profession. Yes, so there is no additional data. I don't have any information whether you or T are a male or a female. ठीक है, तो अभी हमारे पास जेंडर का इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं है. बाकी 2 मैरिड कपल्स मिल गए हैं, कौन किस जनरेशन में है ये मिल गया है, हर किसी का प्रोफेशन क्या है ये भी हमें मिल गया है. ठीक है, let's have a look at the question. I hope you all have noted down the family tree. Now I'll move to the questions. Okay, so what is the profession of T? Engineer. Yes. So इसमें हमें क्या आंसर करना होगा? Is engineer in the options? Look at the options. Engineer is not mentioned in the options, so we have to go with none of these. Yes. How is P related to T? Yes, that would be grandfather. How many male members? How many male members are there in the family? Cannot be determined. Right, because there is no information on gender of U and T. We have absolute no information on their gender. Yes. What is the profession of P? Right. Okay. चलो ये क्वेश्चन हो गया. Okay, there's one more. You try on your own or I should help you? I will suggest एक बार आप try करो, फिर नहीं बनता तो we'll have a look at it together. Yeah, anyone who's been able to, or अभी बन रहा है क्या? Let me just give me a response to that. Are you able to make it and you need some more time? Okay, okay, okay. Give me a minute, Tanisha. I'll just let you know. Yes, D and C would be a couple. Yes, A and E would be a couple. C and D would be a couple. Okay. Will we be able to identify the gender of everyone and also the color choices? Okay, Tanisha is saying F का gender नहीं निकल रहा है. So just cross check. Are you getting this one? Sorry, I'll come back to the question. A is a female, likes yellow, married to E, who likes green. ठीक है? Then they have a son D, who is married to C. C likes black. This couple has two kids. B is a male member and B likes pink. And then we have F. ठीक है, इस पॉइंट पे आके आता है F does not like red. So red goes with D. F के लिए कौन सा कलर बचा? F के लिए कलर बचा, बताओ F के लिए क्या कलर रिमेनिंग बचा है? White. Okay. Now, look at this line. No lady member likes either green or white. So when I say F likes white, what should be the gender of F? Yes. Yes. This point will help you in figuring out the gender of F. Because somebody who's a male member or somebody who's a female member will not like green or white. Green or white would be liked by a male member only. Yes, now we can say F is brother of B. Is now this is clear? To identify F's gender, we will use point number 4. So let's have a look at the questions here. What is the color preference of A? I'm sure we can very comfortably answer that. Yes. How many male members? How many male members in the family? Yes, 4. Because यहाँ पे cannot be determined नहीं होगा, हम F का भी gender find out कर सकते हैं. What is true about F? Which of the following is true about F? That F is brother of B. Yes. Now that we know that he is a male member, there is no ambiguity in gender. Sister कहाँ से होगा वेदिका? F is a male member. F has to be brother of B. F को क्योंकि व्हाइट कलर पसंद है इसलिए F मेल है. ये क्वेश्चन में लिखा गया है कि कोई भी लेडी मेंबर को व्हाइट पसंद नहीं है. Is that clear, Vedika? Answer would be brother of B. Which of the following color combination is one of the couple? I think ये green yellow तो in fact original information में ही दिया हुआ था. ठीक है? Okay. So this is जो family tree puzzles होते हैं ये है. I think next we'll move to coded relationship, the third kind of questions which come into the family tree. Okay. Now coded relationships में normally there are mathematical symbols given. जैसे यहाँ पे इस particular question के लिए इन्होंने ये code दिए हुए हैं कि B exclamatory mark C means that B is the son of C. B ampersand C means B is the father of C. B hash C means B is mother of C. And B $C means B is daughter of C. ठीक है? और हमें बताना है which of the following shows the relationship that B is brother of L. तो actually इस question में हमें सारे options evaluate करने पड़ेंगे. अब हम कैसे evaluate करते हैं? Let's evaluate the first option. First option है every time we'll pick up one mathematical sign. $Q. डॉलर का मतलब क्या है? First person is daughter of the second person. $Q means F is daughter of Q. Okay? F daughter है, इससे मुझे F का gender भी पता चल गया कि F is a female member. Now, Q hash R. Q hash R. That means Q would be mother to R. So Q is mother to R. R ampersand B. R ampersand B. R is father to B. B ampersand L. Again, B is father of L. क्या इस डायग्राम से I can say B is brother of L? क्या ऑप्शन नंबर A से ये निकल रहा है? The option number A is not an answer. We'll go to the second one. We evaluate the second option. R ampersand F. R is father of F. F exclamation B. F is son of B. So F यदि R का भी child है, B का भी child है. Now can I conclude that R and B are a couple? And if R and B are a couple, I know R is a male member, B should be a female member. $Q. $Q. B is daughter of Q. Q ampersand L. Q ampersand L. That means Q is father to L. Okay. Again, क्या यहां से हम ये बता सकते हैं कि B is brother of L? जब हमने ऑप्शन बी इवेलुएट किया है, क्या यहाँ से हम बोल सकते हैं B is brother of L? नहीं, because हम तो यहाँ देख रहे हैं B happens to be a female member. Okay. Second में आंसर नहीं है. We'll evaluate third. B exclamation F. B is son of F. F hash Q. F hash Q, that means F is mother of Q. F is mother of Q as well. Q dollar R. Q is daughter of R. So that means I can say F and R are a married couple. R will be the male member. R ampersand L. R is father to L. So from this, can I say P is brother of L? From this option, can we say that कि B L का भाई है? Yes. So our answer is C. इस तरह के question में we will have to evaluate every option. Is this clear to everyone? Every time we have to pick one mathematical symbol. And every question, ये जो codes हैं, ये universal नहीं है. They can change from one question to another. Let's have a look at another one. Same code, but ये बताओ, ये वाला question. Anyone? Do we really need gender of I? I have to answer how is H related to I? I think ये आना चाहिए. Just cross check. Just a minute. H female. B how is H? How H is related to I? So I का gender नहीं भी पता, we know, but I का brother है B and B is married to H. So I can say H is sister-in-law of I. हाँ, यदि other way round पूछा होता, how is I related to H? Then probably we would not have been able to answer because we have no information about I's gender. right? Is this everyone, anyone who has a doubt here, or each one of you have a clarity that answer is B here? E is male. Oh, sorry. Yes, E is male. Yes. Thanks, Anisha, for pointing that out. E would be a male member. Okay, so let's take two more question around this. Yeah, these are different set of codes. Just give me a minute. Let's be first attempting. Okay. So yeah, let's do this one. A different codes. Yes. Anyone with the answer of this question? Tanisha has given me the answer. What about others? Okay, Shubha. I am waiting. Yes, Tanisha and Vedika, you both have given the right answer. Yes, father. Shubham, none of these names, father. Answer is father. We'll start with B is son of D. B is son of D. D is father of E. So D is father of E. E at the rate C. E is sister of C. तो ये इसका भी father हुआ. C $F. C is brother of F. Okay. So how is D related to F? D is father to all four of this. Can we answer how is F related to D? Can we answer that? How is F related to D if I change the direction of the question? Yes, we cannot answer that because there is no info about F's gender. I don't know F is a male or a female. Yes. So guys, that's all for blood relations today. What I'll do, there are some more questions left. So I'll show you the screenshot. I'll show you the, PPT. you can take the screenshot, and tomorrow we would have a class on maths. So maybe before that we can take 10 minutes or 5-10 minutes and discuss the answers. Okay, so I'll quickly show you the rest of the questions as well, and you can take a screenshot. Okay, is that okay with everyone? Okay, so here goes the first one. I hope you have taken screenshot. I'm moving forward. Okay, now this is a family tree. Done? The questions with the same puzzle. This is not related to this. Just ignore this one. Just take a screenshot of this one. Ignore this. Yeah. Pick up this one, this slide. I hope it's done. I'm moving forward. Okay, that's all. So is tomorrow 1:30 okay with each one of you? We'll have a class on maths. Anybody having tuitions or anything else? Okay, so tomorrow again at 1:30 we'll meet to have a session on maths, and Career Launcher has now shifted to Shankar Nagar. You can connect with us on Facebook and Instagram as well, and this is my number. Just a minute, in case you have any query or you are getting stuck in any question. I'm Priyanka Singh. This is my cell number, and I'm also on the WhatsApp with the same number. So you guys have been great. Your participation was really good, and that's what makes the session, fruitful. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed doing blood relation questions. If there's any other query, just let me know. I'm here for another 2-3 minutes. Yes, we have only one class today. Because there are a lot of people who have tuitions, I guess, from 3:30. So what do you guys want to study tomorrow? There are 2 topics that we can do. Percentages or number system. What do you think? What do you want to learn tomorrow? Tanisha is saying number system. Okay. Number system. I guess that's being the favorite. Any topic. Okay. So the more people are rooting for number systems, so we'll do number systems tomorrow. We'll understand the different type of numbers, and see you tomorrow. Bye. Take care, and don't venture out a lot. The number of cases are increasing in Raipur, so take care. Stay safe, stay inside. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Bye.